gentlemen, I stand before you today with a deep sense of gratitude and pride as we mark a significant milestone in our nation's educational landscape, the Silver Jubilee of the National Examinations Council. This occasion is not merely a celebration of the passage of time. It is a reflective moment to honor our journey, celebrate our achievements, and reaffirm our commitment to excellence in public examination administration. I wish to start by warmly welcoming Emeritus Professor Pius Augustine Ike, popularly known as Pi Obanya, for agreeing to serve as the keynote speaker at this great event. Your willingness to share your wisdom, experience, and vision for education is deeply appreciated by all who are committed to advancing learning in our community. I also want to extend my sincere appreciation for your mentorship and invaluable guidance over the years. Your insights have consistently illuminated our paths, challenged us to think more deeply, and inspired us to pursue education that is contextual, inclusive, and transformative. The time you have invested in mentoring me has made a lasting impact on our work. Thank you for accepting this role and for your enduring contribution to our collective mission. It is also my singular honor to acknowledge the august presence of the Right Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, DCON, Speaker of the House of Representatives, ably represented here. My appreciation also goes to our hosts, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, CON, and Honorable Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Said Ahmad, for their unwavering support and guidance. Permit me to also specially acknowledge and appreciate the distinguished presence of Dr. Mafu Ezra Komesi, CEO Umalusi, and President, International Association for Educational Assessment, who came all the way from South Africa. We are also honored by the prestigious presence of our royal father of the day, the Echinupe Chairman, Traditional Council of Niger State. You are welcome, sir. We are also appreciative of the presence of Majority Leader of the House of Representatives, who today will serve as the book reviewer on the history of the National Examinations Council. The Deputy Governor of Niger State here present, we appreciate your presence. Your attendance underscores the shared commitment to excellence in education and international collaboration, and we deeply appreciate your support for Neco's continued mission. We thank you for honoring our Silver Jubilee with your attendance and esteemed participation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Neco began as a bold initiative to harmonize and enhance the administration of national examinations. In the earliest days, we faced daunting hurdles, which include limited public trust, infrastructure gaps, and questions about the validity and reliability of our assessments. Yet, through steadfast leadership, transparent processes, and a steadfast commitment to the national interest, we gradually earned the trust of students, parents, schools, and stakeholders, both nationally and internationally. The Council laid down the foundations of credibility through shared procedures, timely release of results, and consistent standards. We built the culture of accountability, ensuring that every candidate could rely on a fair and robust examination process. A defining hallmark of our early years was the relentless pursuit of timely release of results and easy access to services for all stakeholders. The introduction of online registration and internet-based release of results became a game changer, bringing speed, transparency, and convenience to candidates and institutions. This shift not only improved operational efficiency, but also reinforced public trust in Neco as a responsive and contemporary examination body. Over time, Neco's credentials gained wider recognition and acceptance, both within and beyond Nigeria's borders. By upholding rigorous standards, ensuring fairness across diverse candidates, and maintaining consistent quality, Neco emerged as a trusted national institution. Today, Neco is recognized on international platforms as a credible examination body, contributing to educational integrity and mobility. This explains why we are currently conducting examinations in 8 countries and still counting. We stand today as an internationally recognized examination body, celebrated for professionalism, integrity, and impact on education policy, student outcomes, and national development. Our procedures reflect global best practices in assessment design, security, data management, and stakeholder engagement. We continue to learn, adapt, and collaborate with regional and international partners to elevate standards and share wisdom. The success we celebrate today owes a great debt to those whose immense contributions led to the establishment of the Council. Prominent among them is former President General Ibrahim Babangida, GCFR, whose vision for national educational standardization contributed to the creation of the Center for Educational Measurement, CEM, with headquarters in Kaduna, which later became the National Board for Educational Measurement, IMBEM, with the headquarters moved to Minna, Niger State. This later transformed to National Examinations Council, Neco. He also advocated for reforms in Nigeria's education sector that emphasized uniform assessment and accountability, laying the groundwork for a national examination framework. Another great Nigerian who was instrumental to the establishment of the Council is former head of state, General Abdulsalami Alhaji Abubakar, GCFR, whose supported leadership during the transition period helped sustain and consolidate reforms in education and assessment. He continued recognition of the importance of standardized examinations, reinforced the institutional foundation for Neco. It was during his time that approval was given for the establishment of the National Examinations Council, with headquarters in Minna. Our immense gratitude and appreciation also goes to former President General Olusegun Obasanjo, who midwifed the birth of the National Examinations Council. He was instrumental to the effective takeoff of the Council, as well as the gazetting and formulation of the Neco Establishment Act. We also want to express our heartfelt gratitude to Niger State government for their unwavering support and exemplary hospitality since the inception of Neco, which have significantly contributed to the Council's ability to deliver fair, credible, and reliable national examinations for our nation. We sincerely appreciate the state government for graciously playing host to Neco and for providing essential office accommodation that has become the operational heartbeat of our council. The government's sustained support has ensured that Neco operates in a conducive environment, enabling us to fulfill our mandate with efficiency and integrity. The partnership with the state has reinforced the confidence of stakeholders nationwide in the Council's capability to administer examinations transparently and securely. This enduring collaboration has fostered stability, enabling program implementation, staffing, logistics, and the enhancement of our examination processes. We remain grateful for the continued encouragement and resources that have supported Neco through its evolution and growth. To our immediate host community, Gida Mangoro and Bagnako communities, we extend our deepest appreciation for graciously hosting Neco's headquarters. They have demonstrated exemplary hospitality, ensuring welcoming and supportive environment for our staff and activities. The peaceful coexistence and harmony enjoyed by Neco, its staff, and the communities are a testament to the strong collaboration and mutual respect that define our relationship, which have been pivotal to our operations, creating a stable platform for education-focused initiatives and community engagement. We are committed to sustaining and strengthening these bonds, recognizing that community goodwill is integral to the success of national examinations and the broader educational landscape. I wish to recognize and appreciate the contributions of all past ministers of education for their roles in shaping the council into what it is today, as well as all past governing board chairmen and members for their excellent roles in making Neco great, particularly the immediate past governing board members, under the chairmanship of Dr. Abubakar Siddiq Mohammed, for laying the foundation of the current reforms and development in the council. Lastly, I wish to acknowledge and appreciate the Center for Democratic Development Research and Training, CEDAT Zaria, as the academic consortium we commissioned to document the history of the National Examinations Council, Neco. Through an in-depth scholarly research, compilation of historical literature, collaboration with Neco officials and stakeholders, and rigorous methodological standards, they were able to produce an authoritative account of Neco's development. The result is a document intended to serve as a credible reference for policymakers, educators, and the public. We thank you very much for this excellent effort. I also wish to recognize and appreciate all past registrars who steered Neco through turning points and challenges. I acknowledge and honor their contributions, especially Professor Tibu Ojerinde. Sir, I request you stand up for recognition, sir. Pioneer Registrar who guided Neco through its most difficult period, starting from scratch and building essential offices and nationwide infrastructure. He introduced a culture of prompt result release and pioneered online registration and internet-based release of results. He also earned public trust and acceptance by laying the foundation for Neco's future growth and credibility. Professor Promise N. Okbala, you know he's here. We recognize you. He deepened public acceptance of Neco certificates, expanding confidence among stakeholders. He also strengthened the council's logistics capabilities to support nationwide examination administration. Professor Abdul Rashid Garba, no, he's here. Please stand up for recognition. He restored stability in labor council relations, fostering a conducive working environment. He introduced the extended management structure to create more opportunities for staff growth and created the Office of Zonal Coordinators to improve regional coordination and service delivery. Professor Charles B. Uwakwe, I don't know if he's here. He introduced key concepts and initiatives aimed at overall improvement of Neco's operations and efficiency. Malan Abubakar M. Ghana, if you are here, please stand up for recognition. Yes. As acting registrar, he maintained labor stability and reduced the cost of conducting examinations. He reduced registration fees to enhance accessibility. He also procured additional operational vehicles and developed e-portals and digital certificates to modernize our processes. Neco's progress reflects the foresight of its founders, who envisioned a transparent, reliable, and accessible national examination system that will underpin Nigeria's human capital development. Building on the achievement recorded by my predecessors, we have further broadened the scope, ranging from infrastructure development to digital innovations and stakeholder engagement. Some of our modest achievements include ongoing construction of offices in 10 states, as well as the construction of a standard science laboratory at the headquarters. Procurement of 50 Mitsubishi single cabin, 24 Toyota Hilux double cabin, 2 Isuzu mini trucks, and 2 18-seater buses for improved logistics. The Neco e-Verify application for verification and confirmation of results, e-library, e-greenery database, and statistics and data analysis studio. 6 additional departments and 6 zonal directorates created in conjunction with the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation to enhance staff mobility and development. Today, Neco stands as a benchmark for credibility or for credible examinations in the region and among international peers, contributing to education policy, student mobility, and global opportunities for Nigerian graduates. Our future development plans are anchored on continuous enhancement of security protocols, item banking, and anti-cheating measures to safeguard the credibility of Neco examinations. This is where we will continue to leverage and expand on computer-based examinations or computer-based testing, which we believe will curb, to a very large extent, examination malpractice. We want to, in this moment, also appreciate the ministers of education for this policy. And we are believing that by 2027, a lot will have been achieved in this line. Expansion of e-services, digital certificate and data analytics to improve user experience, transparency, and decision-making. Ongoing alignment with international best practices, partnerships with global examination bodies, and investment in staff capacity building. Programs to broaden access for learners in underserved communities, including targeted outreach, fee strategies, and support mechanisms. Collaborations with ministries, educational institutions, and international agencies to harmonize standards and facilitate educational and professional mobility. This we are doing with the Association for Educational Assessment in Africa and the International Educational Assessment Association. Embracing sustainable practices in examination administration and pursuing innovative approaches to assessment that reflect evolving educational landscapes. Finally, as we celebrate Neco's Silver Jubilee, let us recommit to the ideals that have guided us since inception: integrity, fairness, accessibility, and service to our nation. Our journey from the challenging early days to a position of international recognition demonstrates what can be achieved when leadership, staff, stakeholders, and the public work together with a shared purpose. To the past registrars, we owe an enduring debt of gratitude for building the studied foundation on which Neco continues to rise. To the current and future generation of Neco staff, I say, carry forward the torch with courage, innovate with prudence, and uphold the trust placed in us by Nigerians. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I will also want to use this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate all the current directors of Neco and past directors for their contributions to the development of this great national institution. Before I finally wrap up, permit me to formally inform you about the unveiling of the book on the history of Neco, titled 25 Years of Neco, Evolution, Challenges and Contributions to Nigeria's Educational Assessment System, later today. Thank you, and may Neco continue to illuminate the path to excellence in education for generations to come. Thank you, and God bless.